All right, guys. So this is a really interesting video, and this is really for people who are considering building something. Which actually you're in a position for this.
Yes.
This video is for you, Ron.
Yep.
But it is for people who are considering building minor projects, starting out, prototyping. And the most powerful way to do this, honestly, is with Claude Code. But it doesn't have to be exclusive. You don't really even need to use Claude Code.
Yeah.
But rather, you can get your agent to use Claude Code. And I think that's the one of the most powerful combinations possible.
Yeah.
And this actually even applies to people who want to make it even something like simple as a dashboard for your life. Maybe you're like on a keto diet, which I'm doing right now, and I can make a keto dashboard to track my macros, maybe even send a photo to my bot, but then it makes a full dashboard for me with pictures and annotations of what I've eaten. Like, these are kind of cool projects that you can do with Claude Code. And there's a reason for moving to Claude Code as well. So the way that I set this up, and I'll show you guys my setup, is that I actually don't use Claude Code. I do use Claude Code, but my agent also uses Claude Code. So he's like, oh, I have a big refactor of Claude Code. I have a cleanup. He's running tasks to build me new games.
Yep.
This is like a fully autonomous life. And this can really apply to everything that you're doing. And we're going to show you step by step how we set this up and how it's kind of functioning in the background. And just some stay to the end because there's some bugs I encountered along the way.
I'm definitely going to be watching this video
again. All right. So the first thing that I really want to show you guys is the setup. The setup is actually really simple. Getting your agent to use Claude Code it's just as simple as that. Just telling him, messaging it, making sure he's using Claude Code. But sometimes for some reason, I just want to find the chat log here. He had a little bit of a problem. That's a little bit of a snafu working with Claude Code. So just make sure you just tell your agent, yo, I really want to make sure that Claude Code is building and is using Claude Code. There are some setup requirements, like say, for example, you need to log in, and you can tell your agent to log in for you as well. So you can just tell them, oh, your API key is loaded, blah, blah, blah. It'll get it started. So what we're using Claude Code, this is where it says, it got terminated, but I'll know it faster. So I actually asked it why. Check why Claude Code is being terminated. Why was there an error? How I want to make sure you want to get this working long term. So a quick chat like that will force it to use Claude Code, and it'll look into the issue, make sure it's working. So there you go. Yeah. I also enable dangerously skip permissions. This is just easier for the AI to handle any pop-ups that happen when Claude Code shows up. But that's really just it. The setup process is just that easy. Tell your agent, use Claude Code, and then I said make it a skill for you to use Claude Code so we have a good procedure. I think these are the kind of key words that you want to do it. So again, there's no hard software setup. Just get your agent to handle everything and handle the login. But of course, you have to pay for it. That being said, of course, Claude Code actually can use your Minimax plan. I know on this channel, a lot of you guys are using Minimax plans or whatnot, and you can all just search Minimax Claude Code, and they have a full instructions. Yet again, if you don't understand anything here, you can actually ask your AI to understand it for you. But the key here is to just ask it to, hey, if you're using Claude Code and you can't log in, just change the Anthropic base URL, change that, and enter your Minimax key. I'm not going to show that to you on this channel, but enter your coding API, coding Minimax plan, and that gets you up and running with pretty much less than like $20. Right now, I have a coding plan, which is the $20 one, and that's more than enough for you to build and use with. And I've used with both the Minimax Claude Code and with actual Anthropic Claude.
Oh, so the Minimax Claude Code is already in the coding plan of Minimax? So you don't need...
Yeah. So you can just directly use your API key, which is this one here. It's truncated, so you can just copy it, the full key, give it to your agent, and tell him to set it up. You don't have to set it up yourself.
Okay.
All right, so you don't have to set up yourself, and you just have to do that confirmation that it's working. I think that was what's confusing a lot of people.
Yeah.
So why would you want to use this? Well, because Claude Code has a lot of built-in features. This is me logging onto the full-fat version of Claude Code. Let me just show you guys very quickly on the screen. This is what Claude Code really looks like behind the scenes. And this is actually a communication that my agent sent to Claude Code. So yet again, you don't have to do it. Your agent's in charge of your product management. Sorry for tapping the mic there. But your agent's in charge of getting the management and everything done.
Yeah.
So these are just, so I wanted to show you guys a chat log. So it's actually really, really good. They have full specifications. I train my agent to give full specifications
Yeah.
for Claude Code.
Yeah.
So this is essentially like running your full. It's like essentially hiring. I would say like a $800 per month developer. I worked with $800 per month developers in the past, and you have to have meetings with them. You
Yeah.
have to tell them what you need, but your agent really handles all of that, and it gives us the specification documents, and then you let Claude Code handle the rest. Why would you want to use Claude Code? Agents can technically build themselves. So technically, if you add your agent, and technically your agent can build. But what makes Claude Code good is that it has very good understanding of your code.
Yeah.
So it's like it's $1 billion software,
Yeah.
right, from $1 billion company. So using all the tools available, like your agents is able to use all the tools available. We'll talk about that in a future video. But because of these tools, it makes building much easier and much more, I think, robust.
Yeah.
So so let me show you guys very quickly what my agent built. I'll show you as this example. This is Grandmaster. I told him to build a game for me every single 1 hour. So this is this Grandmaster's Arena. This is just a very test project, but these are mini games that the bot built me, and it just like makes me play a mini game every 8 seconds. Right now, it's right now it's in building progress, but you can see that the use of Claude Code is very powerful here because it has a very good intelligence on my code base.
Yep.
It can just build, and you can actually report bugs to your agent and tell Claude Code to fix it, right? So this just this is pretty. Okay, there you go. So this is what I built, and all these games it came up with autonomously. So I feel like this is the power of AI. This really made me say, wow, AI is really powerful. I've done game development in the past, and if I want to make mini games, I have to write these specifications to the developer. I have to talk to a game designer. But the way I set up everything here with Grandmaster, this is me revealing my secrets, is that Grandmaster actually runs every 1 hour on a cron job.
Yeah.
We're talking about cron jobs on this channel. It runs and it builds with Claude Code. And then I asked it to, like, let's say, for example, a very complicated interaction is, let me run a comprehensive refactor, which is just make the code cleaner, make it nicer, easier to work with. So all of this is done autonomously. I don't have to come in and, look feature by feature.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'd say the biggest takeaway I've learned from Michael is if you want to develop something, Claude Code is like the most natural language for agents to use, right? Because we have used Cursor in the past to build something, but usually what ends up happening is the specs and the output, the product is not what we're looking for. Whereas when we use Claude Code, they think of the specifications for us. If we give them
the right user requirements.
Exactly.
And I think that's where you have to kind of train yourself. I think this is where I spent a lot of my time, and I think you're absolutely right. We tried with Cursor, we tried with even before that, Windsurf. I'm not sure you guys remember that, but Windsurf, Cursor, and with Claude. And I actually personally trained myself to use Claude, and I kind of decided in the end I don't really need to. My agent knows how to do this for me.
Yeah.
So it's not a situation. I saw a previous post on X before. It's like, oh, you should learn Claude Code, and you shouldn't learn how to use OpenClaw. But actually, OpenClaw can use Claude Code. I think they go hand in hand. I actually really think that it's sort of like getting your procedure right to make it work with Claude Code, and then you produce code that is or projects that's a lot more manageable. Then of course, obviously your agent's gonna fail at some point, but the great thing is you can always just log back in. So I actually put Claude Code on the same computer as my agent is running, which is yet again why our recommended approach to use OpenClaw or do any of this AI stuff is to just buy a very cheap VPS, like a $3 VPS. You can run this, and the websites are public. Yet again, this is doxing what I'm doing, but anyone can play Grandmaster. You can give them people like these mini games to play. Get some food, but these are fun games that they just like the AI just came up with.
Pizza.
Oh, you missed it. You got it fast.
8 seconds.
So you can see that we're having a lot of a good time with this. And honestly, after I'm using this for I used this setup for around a week.
Yeah.
Previously, I was just purely doing it myself. Then I realized that doing it a week with my agent running it,
Mm.
I found that if I specify the intents very well, if I specify the requirements very well, it can really do this autonomously. And yeah, you don't really need to touch too much. So I know this is a very hot topic, but also it's really hard for us to cover on YouTube because we don't know where you guys are at. What I want to see from this video, this is where feedback is really important, was like, are you guys trying this? Did the setup procedure work for you if you just type it into Claude Code? I don't know where people find errors. Like for me, I ran it like 4 times, but each time I had a very little different error. So say sometimes the error was with dangerously skip permissions. Like I'll have to enable that. Yes, yet again, it's dangerously skip permissions for a reason, right? But because it's running on a VPS, you don't have any danger of that touching your real life, right? So even if you run commands like this, because it's on a $3 VPS server, you won't. Worst case that will happen is like you just reset your server, right? Worst case that happens is like if something goes bad, just do a full reinstall. It doesn't really matter, right? Which is why we have so many test servers here to try different things. But at the end of the day, what you really want is you want to produce something that can help you with your life. I feel like that's kind of where I generally sense the channel is going. A lot of people are asking, oh, how do I produce something that helps with my life? And this I would say is one of the biggest upgrades.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, and some things that I think you brought to my attention a dashboard, right? I think a lot of people you're seeing a dashboard, world dashboard. What was that?
World Monitor.
World Monitor. So I think another idea for us is like something like this. So like say for example, someone produces really amazing world monitor and you want to customize it.
Yeah.
Then you can actually ask Claude Code to just replicate it. Like there's a GitHub repository.
Yep.
So you can actually do simple commands, really simple. I don't want to do this right now, but you can really simply type up and say, hey, this project is really cool. Can you clone it and run it and also study it and also study it with Claude Code. So something like this, a command like this, will allow you to even run something. I've done some crazy stuff in the past where like I would tell my agent to use Claude Code to study the entire code base of OpenClaw and write me a plugin. So yet again, you shouldn't be limited by your imagination. I think that was my biggest struggle here when I first started AI. Was like, I thought, this is very techy. It's got GitHub. I shouldn't touch that. Like that's what a lot of people might start off with. But honestly, because the AI is so smart, it can just tackle with that. There are some limitations though. I do say, why I said it was like a $800 per month programmer is because it does make some basic mistakes along the way, and you have to guide it. But in terms of the actual intelligence of these AI models, I would say both Minimax and Opus are just really, really substantially smart. They're as good as, let's say, 150K programmers per year programmers in the US. But that being said, you have to guide it correctly. And one of the biggest questions for me here with this channel is like, do you guys struggle? How are you struggling guiding? And we'll make a video tailored to that. So I say this is the first foundational video for Claude Code with OpenClaw. But as we progress on this channel, we can do some really complicated projects and really start disrupting things. I would say really start disrupting things.
You guys have no idea just how powerful this is. And I don't really see a lot of people talking about using OpenClaw with Claude Code on YouTube.
So, people think it's too techy. Like I see the engineers do it, but we never, there wasn't a really strong, let's do it for dummies. And that's what we want to do on this channel. We learn everything. Well, I learned the Claude Code side, but Ron's just starting out. He's made videos. He's done a little bit of video content work, but you haven't been a full programmer. You don't have a full programming experience. And that's what I want to take you through this journey and take it for you guys as well. So Ron kind of represents you guys on this channel. I hope that's our hope here. So tell me, you guys. I know this is a foundation video, but just leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys want to see, and we'll move on from there. So with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.